It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a game to the rookie from Wake Forest. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Murray. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Throw here, 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Kyler to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7. Nice run there on 1st down, Brock. Now this defense a little vulnerable ahead of his 2nd down play.
Sure is, and just kind of sets the table. Everything in that playbook is open to you. And if you want to be aggressive, right now might not be a bad time.
Love. His first throw is an interception. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Claiborne running to the left. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Kyler looking to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
On the handoff, Claiborne. He brushed him, and he takes it in. Touchdown, Vikings. Damon Claiborne with his first NFL touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. He's going to start the year 1 for 1 as they take a 7-0 lead. Set to kick this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play the drive. Here's Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. And already we're seeing the mind games they can play with personnel. You talk about this all the time, Brock. Looked like a passing set. Left them some room on the ground.
10, 11, heck, even 20 personnel. Doesn't matter. Offensively, you get to dictate the terms. Kind of like those pitchers and catchers that once in a while will pitch backwards. Keep your opponent off guard.
Throwing on 2nd. Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. There's the stop. Damage finally comes to an end after a 17-yard pickup. And that will be good for a Packers 1st down.
I just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
See how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, set. Sticky, green, blue, yellow, red, green, plastic, stick.
To the air with Love. Kraft has it. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay.
To Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And his first try of the season ties us at 7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. They give to Claiborne from the pistol. And they'll get to him here. Play finally put to an end after about 15 yards gained, and they got that first down too.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Kyler throwing here. Jump off, caught by his back. And he barely gets it into enemy territory to the 49. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Just a yard on that catch, so 2nd and 9 coming up. Now Kyler. Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now Murray. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They snap it to Murray. And they got home, sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he gets him around 6 there. James Pierre dropping him that time.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Send right down the middle and good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead.
14.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 43. Red.
Starting on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure nice of a run to set the table.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Going run again with Jacobs. Brought down after a gain of about 5. That gives them a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Fresh set of downs now from the 39. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Ready. 45. Right. Ready.
2nd down. Here's Love. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Here we go.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. 1st down and more past the 40. Into the red zone. And he is finally sent out of bounds, but not until he gets it all the way down to the red zone. A big hit down the right side. 43 yards.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
1st down, and they go right back to it. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Man, great read by the defense there. They attacked, and they found that runner quick.
You look up run blitz by a linebacker.
Yeah.
That is in the dictionary right there.
There it is. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Love now to throw. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And he drives this forward to the 6. So 3rd and 6 on deck, Gronk, as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Sit tight. More coming your way from U.S. Bank Stadium after this. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Come on, set. Yellow. Field. Right. Snap. Ready. Blue strike.
Love now. Another one here to Jacobs. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. Josh Jacobs with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. That one splits the uprights. And we're back square, 14 apiece here. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now Murray on the play fake. Finds a man right side. He's going to be forced out following a gain of about 10. And that is a Vikings first down.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's an inside give to Claiborne. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Murray from the pistol. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's got about 8 yards as he's taken to the ground. That's going to be a Minnesota first down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun handoff here for Claiborne. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you've got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun to Claiborne they go. And looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Entering Cooper there to make the stop. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Murray. This is complete. It's Davis. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's going to win the race to the corner. Touchdown, Minnesota. Damon Claiborne, the 2nd score of his NFL debut. Reichert on for the point after. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Plus a play here as they send this away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
95.
One final shot before the half. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Chooses to bring this one out. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Well, you taught me, Buck. Sometimes it works, and sometimes, like there, almost nothing from them as they just run it right into the teeth of that blitz.
Yeah, the thing, too, about that success is get ready to see more blitzes. The coordinators love to dial it up.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Green jack, yellow.
Here's Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. There's the stop. Play hits for 15 before it, though. And that is a Packers first down.
A gain of 15.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
All set to go now from the 35. Love looking to pass. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set, black shot.
There's Love to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. Couldn't make the hook up with Matthew Golden. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He's got it complete to Reed. Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
Right. Here we go, set. Yellow, 22. Set.
Love. Taking a deep shot here. And not in just yet. They stop him at the 2. That's going to bring up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Green Bay.
Jacobs punches it in. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Jacobs, the ball carrier. Touchdown.
So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Is good.
That one right down the middle.
Ties the game
And
at
we are tied at 21.
Ray Smack to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Claiborne. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Staying between the tackles here with Claiborne. And give him a fresh set of downs. That play goes for 10.
We see it and hear it all the time. For receivers, their favorite moment is just to go up over a DB and make a play. And for these running backs, there is nothing that beats slamming right through a tackle and getting that first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Here's Claiborne. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Kyler to throw. Throw over the middle is brought in by Felton. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Oh, boy, that play action nearly backfired right there, Brock. Took a little bit too much time to set it up and some quick thinking at the end there to get that throw away as the hit arrived.
Yeah, that's really well said because, you could feel sometimes as a quarterback on drop back, the timing.
Yeah.
Play action, sometimes it gets a little hairy. That was pretty savvy of him to find an incompletion.
And no shot at getting upfield after making this catch, so give him 1 on that short completion.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Only 1 yard on that last completion. 9 still to go on 3rd down. Murray setting up to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's out of bounds to end that one. Now our attention turns to that penalty marker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. They'll run here following the penalty. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Play action now. Murray vacates quickly left side. And across the line he goes. Touchdown Vikings. Kyler Murray brought one back earlier and now takes one across. Reichert on for the point after.
Lining up for the extra point.
This one splits the uprights. It is good. And they've broken this tie. They've taken a 7-point lead. Set to kick this away. Returnable from the 2. This makes it up to the 25. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. Yellow, 22.
From the pistol, here's Love. Trying to lob that one in, but no luck. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. So it's 2nd down coming up. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me that's always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right? You got to now put yourself in a manageable 3rd down after lack of execution on 1st.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. To the air with Love. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds. So after picking up 3, it's going to be 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets the 1st and more. And they send him out of bounds as he gets this to the opposing 45. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Okay, ready?
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. He's going to be taken down. A gain of about 14 on the play. And that gives Green Bay the 1st down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust, right? Is an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Throwing, it's Love. Rushes right there as he releases it. Everything's nowhere near the target. Looking to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is 2nd down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Love out of the shotgun. Dumps it off. Jacobs. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Black, 95.
Handoff here to Jacobs. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Defense was clearly focused on taking away the pass, and that RPO scheme offensively feels so good when you get the job done and you get a chunk run on RPO. That's setting you up for some success.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal.
Ready, yellow, run.
They'll run. Jacobs not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back to the 3. And in the middle of all that chaos and traffic, look at that. It was their safety who ran in to clean that up.
Yeah, with their size and where they come from on the field, it's pretty cool. They love those opportunities to blitz, kind of hide behind their defenders and their peers, and then go finish the tackle.
Again, it's Jacobs. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Packers down by 7. Big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal. Love now to throw. Forced out to his right. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
They are officially left now clinging to one final lifeline. And for me, you know the situation. Players, not plays. Get your best player the ball on the most critical down of the game.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Oh, the move. He will not escape the rush on 4th and goal. That's a sack. This is going to be a turnover on downs.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home. And boy, did they ever in a big moment.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. They give to Claiborne from the pistol. And the stop is made downfield after a gain of about 18. And that's going to give the Vikings a 1st down.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
1st and 10 from the 32. On the handoff, Claiborne. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
It's 2nd and
8. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Brought in left side by Jefferson. And it's going to be a win for the Vikings here today as they get the 1st down. They can take the clock down to 0 snaps. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. Hand off to Claiborne. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that is a Vikings 1st down.
10 more yards.
He and this ground game, Kate, have seen such a steady dose of work. And what you hope is all of those body blows throughout can lead to a knockout punch like that.
Here's Claiborne on the carry. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Now Claiborne. And he's down to the 36 with almost enough for that 1st down. Well, they waited right till the end to use this final timeout. Only 6 seconds left on the clock.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Seventh play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Claiborne here on the carry. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them, they pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.